About 10 acres of land were surveyed, cleared down, and distributed as house lots in Camalote Village, without the village council's input. Chairman Derrick Parham says that a highly connected member of the ruling party is leading the subdivision. The land is reportedly being shared out to relatives and associates of this individual, many of whom are outsiders.
This was what our council will class as an illegal distribution of land. This what we're looking at is roughly a 10-acre plot, which was just given away by one Mr. B. I use that as an alias. It was given away to close family, relative, friends, and supporters of the ruling party. The village council have absolutely no knowledge of what had happened. We were not a part of the process, so up to this time we class it as an illegal distribution.
Parham says his village council was never consulted, which he says is against the village council's act. The land, according to Derrick Parham, was meant for an expansion project because many of his villagers are in need of land.
The people of Central 1 and Central 2 did not benefit from this distribution. Like we stated our position for almost 20 years now, that a subdivision that had not taken place in this area, and the grassroots people of this area did not benefit in no way apart from close family and friends tied to Mr. B.
So was this land expected to be sort of an expansion to the village?
This was land designated for village expansion, for future expansion for house lots.
Chairman Parham says that he has tried many times to get in touch with the person leading this land distribution in his village, but the man has refused to respond. He says it's an underhanded move that has angered his villagers.
If it wasn't for some clearing down, we would have no knowledge of this. A lot of the pillars were in the high bushes, so if you would have passed 3 weeks ago, you would have no knowledge that a distribution like this is taking place. But due to this clearing down, you guys can see that the pillars have already been set and the leasing process has already taken place.
How do villagers feel about this?
Well, the villagers in this Central 1 and 2 are really, really upset and really disappointed at the process that had taken place.
According to Parham, since last year they've been unable to get an audience with the Commissioner of Lands about other land matters in the village. So he doesn't have much hope that this will be sorted out at the Lands Department. He says that with a growing village with a population of close to 7,000 people, his people need access to land, and he hopes that some of them can still benefit from this project.
We reached out to our area rep, but as he stated, it's almost a fruitless fight because one, we can't get an audience to sit down with Mr. B. Two, we can't have an audience with the Commissioner of Lands. So at this point, we'll just hope that they will consider it, use this medium as a consideration to the grassroots people of this area. If you really notice, people always have to be building in their family land, on their family land, or in their mother or father house lot. Driving around, you'll see probably a house or two on one piece of lot, because the expansion process, as I said, took almost 20 years. So everybody, the need for the land is there, but you don't have nowhere to really locate.
Reporting for News 5, I'm Andrea Polanco.